This is Crystal with Hattis Hierophant. I am your tarot reader. I hope you are doing well. We are going to be doing your July general reading, and the center of your reading is that of the world, my dear. This is a major arcana, and we're already in an eclipse type of season, and we can expect that not only does that major arcana last a bit longer than minor arcanas, but this eclipse is really going to drag that along for you. So we can expect that we are going to either be beginning or ending a cycle, right? And that's what this world card is all about. It typically, some of us are going to be traveling, and I feel like that some of us that are going to be traveling, we're not too thrilled about it. Normally you would be, but I feel like you're like, you're feeling a little hesitant. And I mean, during this time and age, why wouldn't you be? But I do feel that you do have a little anxiety behind it. But the biggest part of this is this cycle. And I can't, you know, and the reason why I can't tell if it's beginning or ending is because we're still in the middle of it. I got it. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so maybe we can get some insight as we go along here, Libra. Let's go into your moon energy, and your moon energy is where your emotions are. And you have the star there, and this is one of hope, along with the 10 of swords. This is ideas and thoughts that we need to be finished with. And then we have the King of Pentacles. And that energy of the King of Pentacles is one of legacy bearing and finances and home, you know, all things tangible. And to be the king of that is a person who is good with their money, good at sharing it, good at knowing when to invest, etc. And I feel like that your hope is at least coming back in the financial realm. I feel that before you weren't feeling too confident about it. As a matter of fact, you didn't know where it was going to come from. And because of your hopes and because of your daydreaming and wishing and praying and speaking to Spirit, Spirit has a gift for you. I see some of it's like a surprise money or a surprise job, a surprise bonus. You're closing more deals. Like I see that it's just money that you didn't expect. So financially, it is going to happen. So not only financially, but it's almost like even for those of us who aren't getting a physical financial boost, perhaps we're having some sort of rent assist, or we're having some sort of mortgage assist. They're like, there's something there that you didn't expect, Libra, that's going to be a beautiful blessing to you. That's going to help you in those tangible things. And I feel like for those of us who were perhaps even laid off or lost our jobs, or we weren't working, you're going to be going back to work or being offered a new job. And that's where this 10 of swords is coming in. That thought process of feeling hopeless, feeling like those tangible things that you need to take care of won't be taken care of. We're able to get rid of that way of thinking because Spirit has heard our wishes and our desires. And that's once we're in this energy of the star. It represents hope, and that hope is that big shining star in the center. That's one that calls to us, and that's one that we follow because it's like the North Star. And that's where your hopes, dreams, and manifestations go, is in that big star of hope for Spirit to capture and to write down and manifest for you. Now let's go into your ego energy, and let's see if that translates into your ego at all. And this is where you show up, your sun energy. And you have the Hanged Man. We've been waiting for something. Along with the Page of Swords. That's just the beginning of a spark of an idea. And then you have that of the Two of Wands. What I love about this energy, because twos typically mean making a choice, but this is an energy of the choice has been made and you made it. You made it to go ahead and move and push forward with passion, with authority, and with purpose, really. And this Hanged Man is telling me, and we can certainly see it from your moon energy, that it took a little while, took a bit longer than you expected. But what's interesting about this energy that I'm feeling is that it's working out better than even you could have thought. I even find that you're even sitting there sometimes like, all right, this is better than what I thought it was going to be. This is awesome. You're even a little shooketh, to the point where I even feel like some of us can't even tell people like, this is what I thought was going to happen, but this happened, because you were so busy praying on it, and you were so busy manifesting it and daydreaming it and talking to spirit about it, that it's almost like no one else really knew. So who are you going to tell, right? All right, now we're going to go into your immediate present, and I have that of the Empress. And she's directly under Venus, just like your energy, my loving Libra. So with this Empress, she is pregnant with newness, prosperity, joy. I love this energy so much. And with it coming into your immediate present, coming from this Page of Swords, and us making the decision to move forward, I can see in your immediate present that whatever it is birthing something beautiful and prosperous. And big is what I just heard. And then you have this of the Two of Cups. This is the ideal partnership. You see, because if I fold this card in half, they mimic one another. That's what makes it such a wonderful partnership. Because when you walk your left foot, they walk their right, right? They are the yin to your yang. And that's what I'm feeling here. So there's a cycle. For some of us, I'm feeling like there's a cycle, especially for a new relationship, right? A committed relationship, a prosperous relationship, a growing relationship, a very physically satisfying relationship, if I can keep this PG-13. I see that for sure. And Libra, my darling, you're looking beautiful. It's like you're glowing. I can definitely see that in your energy. There's something about you that you're looking good. You're looking good, boo. Okay, let's see if we can expand here and get some more information in your moon energy. Yeah. Oh, my darling Libra. Lovely. So I expanded on that star card, and I have that of the Emperor and that of the Ace of Pentacles. So, you know, I get that energy of, remember how we said that, you know, all things tangible are going to start coming to you, and we were gifted financially somehow. And that Emperor is that. That Emperor represents, amongst other things, this is fire energy, Aries type of energy. Perhaps you have gotten gifted from someone of that aspect. And I also get that energy of boss, manager, CEO, whatever. They have made you this offer, or they've even rewarded you because of the hard work that you've put in, and or come back to work, Libra, we need you. And again, you manifested that with your thought process of, I have to start making money. I need to get back to work, right? I need to take care of all things tangible. So I expand on that King of Pentacles, and I get that of the Hermit, Virgo energy, and that of the Justice card, which is also Libran energy. And that Libra with the Hermit, I mean, we're talking about that fairness with that introspection, right? During this time that you weren't working, and or during that time to where you were transitioning into this new whatever it is, you had a lot of time to really be introspective. And I feel like, Libra, you've been really counting your blessings lately. You've been really resonating in gratitude. And I feel like that Hermit energy has really been assisting you with that, especially since I see it in your moon energy. And then when I expand on that Ten of Swords, we have that of the Four of Swords and the Lover's energy. So again, we have like some relationship energy there. The Lover's card does not only talk about that, but also Remember how we were talking like some of us are really physically satisfied in our intimate relationship. I feel that here. I almost feel like some of us need to take a bit of a rest. I mean, like take a breather, okay, Leaps? Can I call you Leaps? Some of us need to take a breather. And if you are not in that place yet and you are coupled up, or if you aren't, but you are in that position to, have intimacy, right? It is going to be fabulous. It's going to be passionate. It's going to be loving. It's going to be caring. It's going to be all of those good things, juicy, to the point where you're going to have to rest after, right? And not only that, all jokes aside, Libra, baby, I feel like you are beat down, exhausted. I feel like that you have been like the Energizer bunny, trying to get everything done, trying to get it all done. That's just what I keep hearing. I need to get it done. I need to get it done. It needs to be finished. It's like you're trying to find this finishing point so you can sit and relax. And I see that time is coming for you. You're getting to that point where you can sit back and you can relax. So you heard it here first, darling. Me in spirit want to tell you, because I feel like you needed to hear it. And somebody needs to tell you to sit to relax. Was I about to curse? I think I was. All right, so we are expanding on your sun energy. All my cards are coming up all winky wacky. All right. I don't read cards upside down. I don't read them in reverse, so I'm just flipping them over, my love. I expanded on that Hanged Man, and I have that of the Two of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Now, interestingly enough, I laid out a couple of spreads for you before I actually got to this one. I was having camera issues and some other issues, but this energy has come up every single time. And this is an energy of walking away emotionally. But for some reason, I feel it both ways. I feel that some of you have decided to walk away emotionally, and I feel like that someone has decided to walk away from you emotionally. And for some of you, just now, it's almost like, oh, that's what it is. Because you almost couldn't figure out why you no longer like have this sort of bubbly, interaction with this person anymore, or this flirty, interaction with this person anymore. And I feel like it's more of a friendship than it is a relationship. And for some of us, there's actually family members, right? And with this energy here, this is an energy of trying so many different ways, even given warnings like, look, I'm almost at my wit's end. If you don't change, or if this doesn't change, or, we try to make a difference here in our relationship, I'm gonna have to step back for my own sanity. And that's what I get with this energy. It's a bittersweet walking away type of energy. And some of it's physical, and some of it is really just emotional. And then with this Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is making decisions based on not having all the information. But here I feel like it's different. I feel like it's like you don't want any more information. Like I've heard it all. That's what I'm getting from this. I've heard all. I've had enough. I don't want to see any more. Bye-bye. And because I did expand it on that Hanged Man, it's one that's been happening for a long time. And that's what finally brought us here. Very interesting, Libra. I'd like to know how that pans out for you, because for some of you, I feel like it hasn't happened yet. And since we're on this World card, and I feel like some things, we're still turning in this cycle. And this particular relationship is running a cycle. So I expanded on that Two of Wands. And remember how we talked about that energy of you made a decision to go a certain direction, and now you're going that direction? Well, as you should have, because that's what this Ace of Swords is. It's a new beginning in all things intellectual. And I also feel like this energy is giving me that of justice. It's giving me that of, and we have the justice energy in your and your moon energy, but this is also one of moving forward with your ideas and new business ideas, a new way of doing things. And I feel like this isn't so new. It's more of an add-on. So it's almost like you know, like a strawberry cheesecake, and then you add on the whipped cream, right? That just makes it more delicious. That's what I feel like you're doing right here. You're just adding on some whipped cream to something that you already have going pretty good. And because I do have this Eight of Wands here, I feel like that if you are waiting for some sort of communication, you are going to get it. So really pay attention. Pay attention to all your mail. Do not throw anything out. This is what I'm hearing. Make sure you're looking at your emails, even the ones that look like a little like suspect. Take a look at them. I mean, you know, be careful what you're clicking, right? I don't want to encourage you to do that. Still be careful with that sort of cyber stuff. But there's going to be something even there that is going to help you in your endeavor. You're definitely going to get communication somehow. And it's almost like once that starts, then you're going to get it from here, you're going to get it from here, you're going to get it from there, and things are going to start moving pretty quickly. Okay? And I actually see you signing something. All right, so let's expand on this Page of Swords also in your Sun energy as well. I want to see something here, because I'm picking up on some energy, and I just want to make sure. Yeah. So I expanded on that Page of Swords, and that Page of Swords are those new ideas that are coming. They're just kind of starting to spark, and that's how this is going to start, this communication. Yeah, July is going to start for you around, I'm going to say around the 2nd or 3rd week, to where things are going to be moving a little bit slow. You're going to start coming up with these ideas, and all of a sudden things are going to start moving very quickly. And when I expanded on that, I have the Four of Cups with the Page of Wands and the Ten of Wands. And although it is starting off very slow, it's going to move forward for you. And with this and I'm getting 4 weeks with this. So whatever the process is, I feel like it's going to take like 4 weeks. And that's the part that I'm picking up on. So although you're going to have all this communication and all these papers to sign and all these, you know, things to get moving, this is going to be like going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, but it's still not going to move quick enough for you, even though it's exactly what you need, right? And that's what this Four of Cups is about, is that you have a blessing here. There's a blessing in here for you. It's just not moving fast enough for you is what's happening. But I see the energy there. And by the time you get it, I feel like that these burdens that you have been feeling, right? These burdens that you have been feeling, they're not gonna feel so heavy. Does that make sense? They're gonna feel much lighter. They're still gonna be there, Libra. There's no way around that. They just won't feel as heavy. So have patience in that moment of waiting, and have endurance in that moment of rush. And I keep hearing be accurate. That's gonna help you be accurate. I wanna expand here. Yeah, and I have that Ten of Cups. We are really having some emotional feelings in regards to family. And I really do see that you've really been resonating in gratitude, my Libra. That's beautiful. And vibrationally, that's what's been helping you in this, right? In this, to get this, to help you here in that introspection, simply because you've been resonating in gratitude. Bravo. All right, my love, let's see here. This Empress. Lovely. So I expanded on that Empress, and I have the Four of Wands. And this is normally a committed relationship, a commitment. And we already had we have a lot of twos here. So it's definitely some partnerships that are happening. And I do have it with the 7 of Swords, which is very interesting to me. Because I'm feeling like, oh, my Libra, I get it. Baby, listen. Perhaps in past relationships, in past commitments, you have been lied to. You've been stolen from even, right? Like you wake up and they took your doggone toothpaste. You're like, really? You took my toothpaste? You know? And perhaps you've been through those sort of situations. This is not it. This is not the one. Don't blame your current on your past. You see, because you've made this choice, right? We saw that with the 2 of Wands. You made this choice in your sun energy. So your future, your immediate present is showing that this is your journey, right? You don't have to be afraid of this stuff from the past. This commitment is there. And it is the start of something beautiful. Something that you both want. A partnership. And you base it on all the information you have in this relationship in the present. And for those of you who aren't coupled up, and you're like, so when? I'm hearing 3 months. I'm hearing you'll run into whoever it is by this year. I don't know how. I don't know when. And some of you, this partner's even going to be, I don't know how some of you feel about long distance relationships, honey, but I feel like it's going to be a distance. And then I heard, is it worth it? Will it be worth it? That's something that's going to be completely up to you, my Libra. Okay. Well, love. You're really doing this tug of war because there's certain parts of this relationship. I know this just turned into a relationship reading, but there's certain parts of this new relationship, right? Where you're being triggered to think about what didn't work and you're bringing it into the present. You see, because I can see it in the 9 of Wands. You're looking back at all the things that happened before that I had to put up with. Right? The only reason I'm still staying is because I got myself back up. Right? But this new love is trying to get to you, Libra. Don't shut them out because of what happened in the past. You see, because that mask around her eyes and her heart, really, is self-inflicted. She put it around herself. No one did it to her. And I'm not talking about necessarily that of sex, but that of gender, but that of energetically, right? I just want to expand a little bit more here. Yeah, I want to expand on this here. Yeah. That's what we needed. I expanded on this energy and I got the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is all about truth. Truths being revealed. What is the truth? Now, in the present, with this person, right? What is your intuition telling you? What is your heart telling you? Listen to that. All right, my love. So listen, in regards to work and love, it looks like all things fabulous. I love hearing this. So even if you're not coupled, it's coming. If you are coupled, it's going to be fantastic. And there might even be a bit of a pregnancy here. I'm just saying, because apparently you guys won't be able to keep your hands off of each other. It's a family show. Okay, your angel card. Okay, I'm getting it together. Your angel card, my darlings, is that of... play. I love of that is that of play. We're going into Leo energy here towards the end of the month as we're coming out of the Cancer season. Leos are all about play. Not to mention, I see a lot of playfulness happening here. Don't take yourself so seriously with these past relationships. Let them go, right? Be playful in your energy. It looks like some of us are even getting back to work or making a little bit of money. I mean, let's do a little playing with that little extra money if we can. Listen, I absolutely adore you. Thank you for coming to see me. Subscribe, like it if it resonated, and if it didn't, like it anyway. Yeah.